Billionaire Charles Kensington was known not just for his wealth, but for his deep-seated mistrust of others. His previous experiences with house helpers had left him skeptical, as each had failed the meticulous tests he set to ensure their honesty. Now, he had hired someone new, a young woman named Emily, who came highly recommended for her honesty and dedication. Despite her reputation, Charles remained cautious, determined to put her to the test. On her first day, Charles discreetly placed his treasured ring under the couch in the living room. Before leaving for work, he casually asked Emily to clean the living room, a routine request that concealed his true intentions. Emily, unaware of the hidden challenge, set to work. As she moved the couch to vacuum underneath, she spotted the ring. It was an elegant piece, clearly valuable. Without hesitation, she placed it on the coffee table, making a mental note to return it to her employer. When Charles returned that evening, Emily greeted him with a smile. "Sir, I found this under the couch while I was cleaning," she said, handing him the ring. Charles took the ring, hiding his surprise. "Thank you, Emily. I've been looking for this everywhere," he replied, though inwardly, he was impressed by her honesty. The next day, Charles decided to test Emily again. He secretly placed an expensive necklace under the bathroom sink, then asked her to clean the bathroom before he left for work. Emily, diligent as ever, began cleaning the bathroom thoroughly. When she found the necklace, she knew it was something of great value. She carefully set it aside, intending to return it to Charles. That evening, as Charles walked through the door, Emily approached him once more. "Sir, I found this in the bathroom under the sink," she said, holding out the necklace. Charles took the necklace, masking his admiration. "Thank you very much, Emily. I must have misplaced it," he said, his respect for her growing. Days later, Charles decided to up the stakes. He placed a bundle of money on the bookshelf in his study, then asked Emily to clean all the shelves in the house. As Emily dusted and organized the shelves, she found the money hidden beneath a book. She marveled at the amount, but left it untouched, continuing with her work. When Charles returned that evening, he was greeted as usual. As he prepared to have dinner, Emily mentioned the money she had found. "Sir, while I was cleaning the bookshelves, I found this," she said, handing him the bundle of cash. Charles took the money, his trust in Emily solidifying. "Thank you, Emily. I had forgotten it was there," he said, increasingly impressed by her integrity. Several months passed, and Charles began to trust Emily more. However, he wanted to be absolutely certain of her character. One day, he deliberately left the door to his vault slightly open, knowing it was filled with money. Before leaving the house, he asked Emily to clean his room, where the vault was located. As Emily tidied the room, she noticed the open vault door. The sight of so much money was overwhelming, and she couldn't help but think about how such a fortune could change her life and her mother's. But Emily's values were strong. She closed the vault door carefully, propping a few books against it to ensure it stayed shut, then continued with her cleaning. That evening, Charles checked the vault immediately upon returning home. Everything was exactly as he had left it, and the hidden camera confirmed Emily's integrity. His admiration for her honesty turned into genuine respect and trust. With his trust in Emily now complete, Charles began to let down his guard around her. One day, he decided to take a break from his demanding work schedule and suggested they go to the supermarket together. Emily was surprised but agreed, quickly changing into a simple white shirt and skinny jeans. When Charles saw her, he was struck by her natural beauty and simplicity. As they shopped, they talked more openly than ever before, sharing stories about their lives. Charles found himself drawn to her warmth and humility, qualities he hadn't encountered in his world of wealth and privilege. Over the next few months, their outings became more frequent. They went shopping, visited parks, and even had casual dinners together. Charles began to realize that his feelings for Emily were deepening. He admired not just her honesty but also her kindness, intelligence, and the way she made him feel grounded and understood. As time passed, Charles found it increasingly difficult to hide his feelings. He loved the way Emily took care of him, her incredible cooking skills that had him gaining weight, and the simple yet profound conversations they shared. Her presence had become the highlight of his day, and he knew he had fallen in love with her. One evening, After another wonderful dinner prepared by Emily, Charles couldn't hold back any longer. "Emily," he began, his voice serious yet tender, "I've grown to care for you deeply. You've brought something into my life that I didn't know I was missing. I don't see you just as my helper anymore. I see you as someone I want to spend my life with." Emily, taken aback, looked into his eyes, searching for any hint of insincerity. But all she saw was the genuine affection he held for her. "Sir, I don't know what to say. Our lives are so different. I'm just a simple woman and you're—" "None of that matters to me," Charles interrupted, his voice firm. "What matters is who you are. Your honesty, your kindness, your heart. I've never met anyone like you, and I don't want to let you go." Tears welled up in Emily's eyes as she listened to his words. She had always respected Charles, but now, she realized that she had developed feelings for him as well. "I've grown to care for you too," she admitted, her voice trembling. "But I was afraid that you would never see me as more than just your helper." Charles took her hands in his eyes filled with emotion. "Emily, you're so much more to me than that. I love you, and I want to build a life with you. A life where we can be happy together." From that moment on, their relationship blossomed. Charles introduced Emily to his family and friends, who were initially surprised but quickly saw the genuine love they shared. Despite their different backgrounds, they found common ground in their values and their desire to make each other happy. A year later, on a beautiful spring day, Charles proposed to Emily in the garden where they had shared so many conversations and moments together. "Emily," he said, holding out a simple yet elegant ring, "you've taught me the true meaning of trust and love. Will you marry me?" With tears of joy streaming down her face, Emily said yes, knowing that she had found a partner who valued her for who she truly was. They married in an intimate ceremony surrounded by their closest friends and family. Afterward, they moved into a new home, one that they chose together, a place where they could start their life as a married couple. Over the years, they built a beautiful family, filled with love, laughter, and trust. Charles continued his work, but he always made time for Emily and their children, cherishing the life they had created together. Emily, who had once been a simple house helper, became the heart of their home, her kindness and love enriching every part of their lives. In the end, they proved that love and trust could bridge any gap, no matter how wide, and that true happiness comes from finding someone who sees and loves you for who you are. Charles and Emily lived happily ever after, their lives a testament to the power of honesty, kindness, and the unexpected paths that love can take. Hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. Your participation is essential so that we can continue to bring you more incredible stories. Share it with your friends to help our channel grow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.